The distance from the bottom of the pool to the top of the Olympic gold medal stand is unimaginable for most. Yet in his distinguished swimming career, Cullen Jones made that journey, turning his near-death experience as a 5-year-old in a Pennsylvania water park into a lifetime of championship competition in the swimming pool. And perhaps even more importantly, a secondary career in teaching others the importance of water safety. Jones came to NC State in 2002, a little wide-eyed, green, and unsure of himself on swimming's biggest decks.
It was because it was a family. From the day that I took my first steps on campus, the team welcomed me. And for a kid who lost his dad at 16, his mom is now allowing him to travel to 4 states away to go to school, I knew I needed a family atmosphere.
Recruiting him was pretty easy. Cullen met the team right after ACC's and had dinner with us, and it went well from there. And always exciting to bring in someone that you know is going to be an immediate impact.
Jones flourished as a member of the pack, turning his world of potential into world-class accomplishments. He left the Wolfpack with a bag full of attained goals: an NCAA championship in the 50-yard freestyle, 2 All-America honors, 5 individual ACC titles, and most recently, a degree in English.
I utilized all the people that I had at NC State, whether it be the coaching staffs or the teachers. I think one of my favorite moments was being able to come back to school 10 years later and trying to figure out how to pick up the pieces. You know, everyone's on laptops now when we used to use paper and pencil. You know, it's just different. Braden Holloway, who is now the head coach, I think it was his senior year, my recruiting trip. 10 years later, I call him and I'm like, hey, do you mind if I come and swim? Because I still am in training, but I want to finish school. And he's just like, are you kidding? Yeah, come on. I was welcomed back into the family again. I really felt like I didn't miss a step coming back, and I think that made it easier.
After turning professional following his senior season, he excelled at the world's biggest events, becoming the first African-American swimmer to own a world record, and perhaps the most accomplished African-American swimmer in the history of the sport. Jones made the U.S. Olympic teams in 2008 and 2012, winning gold as a member of the 4x100 freestyle relay team in Beijing, and both individual and relay silvers in London.
Talk about a lot for the Hall of Fame. I mean, the guy did unbelievable things in his career, both at NC State and then after NC State. Nowadays, his name echoes across the entire world with the sport of swimming.
He is one of 5 swimmers in program history to bring home Olympic gold, and one of only 3 to earn an NCAA championship and Olympic gold.
To make it as far as he did, it's just a phenomenal honor to a fellow who came from the bottom all the way to the top.
I've had a great career, but my mom and my faith has always taught me that, you know, yes, you've been blessed to this point, but show the way that you did it. You have to give back. I've been doing it with Make a Splash for the longest time, working with kids, getting kids into swimming, getting them water safe. Being able to say that, you know, I'm being inducted into my college's Hall of Fame. I couldn't write that book.